Okay, in this problem, we're looking at a proportion, and we have a sample of 25 voters, and we found that 19 of them intended to vote in the election. So determine the additional number of voters that need to be sampled to construct a 97% interval with a margin of error equal to 0.05 to estimate the proportion. And if you go to question help and click view an example, it's going to give you the formula that's given in the book, but in this particular instance, it wants you to use technology. So I'm going to show you how to do this in StatCrunch. Okay, so you're going to go to stat, and since this is a proportion, now how do we know that it's a proportion? Because it says 19 out of 25, so that is our proportion. So let me go back. Stat, proportion stats, one sample, and we want the power sample size because that tells us the confidence interval, or that's how we put the confidence interval in. Now, when you go in, you have to click on confidence interval with. Now, our confidence level in the problem, it said 97%. And then, let's see, our proportion was, I believe our proportion was 19 out of 25. So we need to get our actual proportion. So we need to do 19 divided by 25, which is 0.76. So let me move this up. Our target proportion is 0.76. Okay, so we said our target proportion is 0.76. And the width is just your margin of error. You have a 5% or a 0.05 margin of error on both sides of a confidence interval. So that's a cushion on both sides, so you need to double that. And so that would be 0.10. Now, when you compute, your sample size is 344, but you have to be careful because it says determine the additional number of voters needed. We already have, let's see, 25 voters. So 344 voters minus the 25 we already have means we need 319 additional voters.